In this video, you're going to learn a few ways to auto-fit columns and rows in Excel. And if you'd like a copy of the file used in this video, just click on the link in the description below. Okay, so on my worksheet here, I've got a little table of information for some staff, and this is actually formatted as a table, but AutoFit works even if your data is not in a table. Okay, so let's look at the columns first. And as you can see, the heading for this document spills over from cell A to cell B. So let's auto-fit column A to the data here in cell A1. And the easiest way to do that is just to mouse over the divider there between columns A and B, and then just double click on it using the left button on your mouse. And as you can see, column A has now been auto-fitted to the data there in cell A1 because it's actually the longest piece of data. Now, if you didn't want to do that and you would rather that it auto-fitted to the longest name, you could put this back and then you could select all of the names there, go to Format in the menu and click on Auto-Fit Column Width, and it will ignore anything outside of the cells that you've selected. So as you can see, that has now auto-fitted the column to the name Simon Blake Langford instead of auto-fitting to the name of the document up here. Now you can do the same with any column. You can click on column B, for example, double click on the divider and you can auto-fit that column. But you can also do it with multiple columns at a time. So let's say, for example, all of those columns needed to be auto-fit. You could just highlight all three columns and then double click on the divider between the last column over here that you've selected and the one that you haven't selected. And you can see that that auto-fitted all of the columns at once. Another way of doing that, if I just bring this all back, is that you could select the entire document, go to Format in the menu, and then auto-fit column width, and that's done all of the columns again. Okay, so the same thing applies for the rows. So you can see there's a couple of rows that are too high here. So if we double clicked on the divider there between 5 and 6, that will auto fit row 5. And I'll just make that big again. We could have also selected row 5 and then gone over to Format and auto fit row height. And if I just make that big again, I'll show you that you can also select the data and then go back to Format and auto fit row height, and that will do all the rows again. And if I just undo that and show you one last thing, which is if we select the entire document and go to Format and go to auto fit row height, and once again that does all of the rows that need to be auto fit. Okay, so now you know a few different ways to auto fit your row heights and column widths in Excel.